Welcome back to the Financial Forecaster, guys. So excited to have you back. 2 impeachments. Count it. 1, 2. The man's been impeached twice. We got Biden coming in on the 20th. What's going to happen in the stock market? What's happening with the whole world right now? Is there value left in stocks? Well, today we're going to go over it. We're going to go over 3 stocks that I'm holding in my portfolio. You never know. You should maybe hold in your portfolio. We're going to move with the times, see into the future. Hopefully, we're going to make some money together. So if you're ready to get rich, I'm ready to get rich. Like and subscribe if you like the content. I'm loving to pump them out for you guys. Let's get into it. This is the Financial Forecaster, and let's start talking about the stock market. Oh! All right, guys, first up on the list. And if you're a Canadian investor, even if you're an American investor, because they're on both exchanges, the first thing we're going to talk about is AQN. That's Algonquin Power and Utilities. This is a $13 billion mega cap company that has renewables in mind. They're playing for the future. They're playing in the utility space. They're playing with a 4% dividend. Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 4% dividend that they've been raising and raising and raising, and they will continue to raise it because this company is solid. This company has been in the renewable spaces for decades. They didn't just jump into this trend. They have been building their portfolio for years. Now, I'm excited for this company. This is a utilities company that's sitting at around a 19 PE. That's, it's fairly valued. It's a great dividend. They're building for the future. And with Biden coming in and this push towards renewable energies, even if you don't believe in renewable energies, you know that all the energy companies are pushing that way. All the power generation is pushing that way. Even if you don't like it, that's where the trend's going, and we're playing the trend here. So with Algonquin Power and Utilities, you're not only playing a company that has great track record, that's been growing year over year, that is having an excellent management team. You're looking, Warren Buffett said, don't buy the company. I don't even know if Warren Buffett said that. Tell me if this makes sense to you. Don't buy the company. By the people that run the company. And if you see the people who are running that company that have a great track record and that can keep growing that business, then you definitely should look into it. So that's Algonquin Power and Utilities. It's one of the staples of every stock. It's a good, solid foundational stock. It's got a great dividend. It's got a great growth record. It's fairly valued, and it's got a decent dividend. What else could you want? That's what we want in this. That's what I want in my portfolio. I'm making money on it. You should be making money on it. That's Algonquin Power and Utilities, guys. Look into it. If you don't look into it, you're missing out. Honestly, you're missing out. You can go growth all you want, but if you're missing out on those foundational good dividend stocks that are going to pay you year over year over year, they're following a trend. That's what you want. The growth in the future, Algonquin Power and Utilities, that's a good one. Next, I never thought I would say this. I'm still in shock that it happened. As I'm filming this right now, as I'm looking at the stock, wait, let me out. Yes, still up over 20% today, Blackberry. I think I might have heard crickets in the back. I think everybody who's been holding hundreds or maybe even thousands of shares of Blackberry just gasped. Blackberry's on the move up? Do you know why? Well, there's 2 reasons Blackberry's on way up. First of all, this trend with autos and self-driving cars, it's just in the forefront of everyone's mind. Everyone's pushing for it. Everyone can see the future of it, the testing of it. You have Apple coming on news of their self-driving cars. Maybe they're partnering with Hyundai. We don't know. The thing I know is Blackberry's in almost every single car. Every single Ford, every single Mercedes, every single Hyundai, any single new car coming out in the market has Blackberry in its brains. Blackberry is in its brains, and Blackberry is pushing the way forward. This company has been stalling forever, building back up, switching lanes, car joke. They've been going from a phone company to a cybersecurity and self-driving car company and a recurring services company. They're in NATO, they're in every single country, they're in a bunch of police forces, they're in government agencies. I know it's been a long slog with Blackberry, and I've begrudgingly, there's not a better way to use that word, begrudgingly held my shares because I knew in the future this company was eventually going to pop. Now tomorrow, as I've heard through the grapevine, Possibly, we're gonna hear some news about the Facebook settlement. I don't know if you guys know, but BlackBerry has this massive patent hold. They have this huge treasure trove of patents from back in the day where they used to be a phone giant. Now, they're starting to work on this. They're starting to, Huawei, they just sold 90 patents to Huawei. And I hear, oh, they just sold all these patents to China. Why aren't we keeping them in Canada? Well, you know what? It's a private company. BlackBerry is not a phone company anymore, so holding these patents doesn't really make sense for them anymore. Monetize them, take that money, put it into growth projects. That's what we like to hear. The settlements. Facebook, they've been suing everybody on their patents. They want to find all these companies who have been taking all the great tech that was innovated by BlackBerry and put it back into BlackBerry. They're going after them. Kudos to them. You know what? If it's your intellectual property, you go in and you get what's rightfully yours. So BlackBerry's on the move up today. Self-driving cars are the future. Security is the future. Cybersecurity is the future. BlackBerry's making all the right moves. It's slow. And I know it's slow, but with that slowness comes a little bit of a stability in a growth play. There is a floor to BlackBerry, and that's nice. And there's tons of room to run. When you're comparing BlackBerry to CrowdStrike or any other, or FireEye or any of these other companies, you can see that BlackBerry is the only one that is severely undervalued. So if you've got the Constitution, if you have the risk tolerance, and you want to make a Canadian play in cybersecurity, self-driving cars, and software in the future, I picked BlackBerry. That was one of my first stocks I ever bought. And again, begrudgingly, I've not enjoyed holding it. It's been very long, but I just think that the fruits of my labor and the fruits of my patience, because remember, the stock market, sometimes it's about patience. When you're buying and selling and you're just giving up on positions that you're down in, you're giving up returns in the future. If you had a reason to invest in them in the first place, hold out. Or you know what, if that company's, their fundamentals aren't looking good to you, you can get out. But the fundamentals never stopped to me. I always believed in John Chen, and I believe in the way of the future, and I think BlackBerry's on the cusp of something great. So that's BlackBerry. I'm hoping for a good growth. I'm hoping for a great Facebook settlement, and I'm hoping that QNX and self-driving cars is in everything. Heck, they might even partnership with, you know what? Fingers crossed, they might even partner with Apple. So let's hope. That's BlackBerry. Let's get on to our last stock, and this is the risky one. I know all you speculators will go to a penny stock, and this is a scary one. So you hold on to your pants. Let's go to the scary one. Next, my next stock. Now I'm talking to you guys who have already built out your Algonquins, who have already built out your Teluses, your Bells, your Rogers, your communications plays, your utility stocks, your banks, your financials. I'm looking at you right now, and I'm telling you, if you don't have these foundational stocks, if you don't have a decent portfolio, don't go anywhere near this one. I have a $70,000 TFSA portfolio. It is chock to the gills with dividends, diversification, and safety plays. Because of that, I'm able to speculate, and I speculated hard on this company that just came out last week, Banxa. Now, I had never heard of it. I love to watch the TSX Venture Exchange. Small, micro-cap companies coming into Canada. Canada has a great growth record, for any of you guys who don't know, of taking small companies and just having a time with them. So I thought, this company is brand new. I don't know their fundamentals. I know. I'm sorry. I don't know their financials. Even more sorry. But I do know one thing. They're in the crypto space. But not in the crypto space, they're not holding Bitcoin. They're not doing any of these things. Let me put it this way. The CEO said they were like the Stripe or the PayPal of crypto, where they take transactional money. So if you take fiat currency, you take your dollar, your Canadian dollar, your American dollar, and you want to put it into Bitcoin, or if you want to buy cryptocurrency, they transfer the money over. They process the money, and that's it. That's the base of the company. They're $2.10 right now. I started a position at $3, averaged all the way down. You know, with these speculative stocks, they're going to be volatile. They're going to be up, they're going to be down. They're going to be up, they're going to be down. Just so you guys know, I've completely come to terms with I might lose my entire position. This is not a position for you guys out there looking to earn your money and grow your money over the years. This is a gamble. and I am gambling on this stock, but I'm excited about it. The CEO sounds extremely smart, great vision, has tons of experience in the crypto space. Banxa has been growing. They have connections with Binance and CoinDesk and a bunch of these crypto plays. And they're in a very unique space that isn't really addressed in the market, especially in Canada. So I thought this company would be great. I'm going to keep updating you guys on the volume, the price movements, and where this company goes, and it's an experiment. So if I lose all my money, if I go to zero, I will tell you guys, and I will put my hands up and said I made a mistake. But I encourage you guys to look into it. Just look into it. Banxa is the name. I believe it's BNXA.V on the Toronto Stock Venture Exchange. You never know. It could 10x in less than a year. And that's what I'm looking for with this one. It's a gamble. But remember, do not touch this stock if you do not have a foundation. It's a scary one. It's super volatile. And it could be a little bit crazy. So that's Banxa. Awesome. That's my 3 stocks. And let's go to the ending scenes. See you there. So guys, today we went over 3 stocks. We went over Algonquin Power and Utilities. All you beginning investors or your dividend investors or passive income investors or socially responsible investors, if you want to play a renewables company with great management, great fundamentals, great dividend, great for passive income, this is a lovely play. I would buy it on any dip. I'm buying it myself anywhere under $21. My average right now is $18. It doesn't matter. This is a future that's bright for this kind of company in this kind of environment, especially with Biden coming into the presidency. I definitely think, especially because of all their exposure in the United States, this is going to be a great play. Second play is Blackberry, Canadian technology, patent play, self-driving car play. It's not the, you know what, you need a little more risk tolerance for this one. Look into it before you do anything. Try to understand the business. It's not a definite should be in your portfolio, but it's definitely one you should look into. And the third stock, completely speculative, gamble stock, Banxa. I'm in it. I want to tell you guys, I want to be completely honest with you guys. I'm not going to cover any stocks that I don't currently play in my portfolio because I think that's irresponsible. And I've always believed, my dad always told me, put your money where your mouth is. So I'm going to put my money where my mouth is, and I'm going to talk about only shares and stuff. And you know, that might change in the future, but as of right now, I'm only comfortable telling you guys about things that I've put my money on. So if you want to like and subscribe, please do. I'm loving the videos. I'm going to keep pushing them out. Like and subscribe if you like the content. Next video, if I get enough, you know what? Let's see. If this video can break 25 likes, I'm just going to go for 25. I'm a simple man. 25 likes, and I will detail my entire portfolio, my $70,000 TFSA position, my $15,000 RSP position, and even my crypto position. But I need to know that you guys want to see it. So, thank you for enjoying. Financial Forecaster here, guys. We're getting rich together. I love it. Let's get at it. Let's play that stock market. Always remember to play your fundamentals. Always read the balance sheet. And always play safe stocks if you're just starting. All right, guys. Financial Forecaster out.